Take a slow breath in. Allow your attention to settle. Let your thoughts slow slightly. Now imagine you are in the later stages of a negotiation. It might be a partnership agreement, a client contract, or a deal that has been developing through several conversations. The discussions have gone well. Details have been clarified. Both sides seem close to reaching an agreement. Many of the important questions have already been answered. The structure of the deal feels clear. Then, during one of the final conversations, something unexpected appears. The other side introduces a new condition. Perhaps they ask for an additional clause in the agreement. Perhaps they request a different timeline. Or perhaps they mention a requirement that had not appeared earlier. The request is presented calmly. They describe it as something small, just one final detail before moving forward. Your mind reacts immediately. Why is this appearing now? Is this an important concern? Or is it a way of adjusting the terms at the last moment? You pause before responding. Situations like this appear often near the end of negotiations. Sometimes new conditions emerge because a detail was genuinely overlooked. Internal reviews can reveal questions that did not appear earlier. But sometimes late requests also appear when one side believes the agreement is already close. At that stage, small changes may seem easier to introduce. So instead of reacting quickly to the request itself, you slow the moment slightly. You acknowledge the point calmly. Then you ask a clarifying question. How does that condition affect what you are hoping to achieve from this agreement? The question invites explanation. They begin describing why the condition matters. Perhaps it addresses a risk. Perhaps it reflects an internal policy. Or perhaps it simply makes the arrangement easier for them to approve. You listen carefully. Then you bring attention back to the structure of the agreement. It may help to look at how that change fits with the overall balance of the partnership. Now the conversation widens. Instead of negotiating the new condition on its own, both sides review the structure of the deal again. Which elements create value? Which parts create obligations? How the pieces fit together. The discussion becomes thoughtful rather than reactive. Take another slow breath. Notice how the situation feels different now. At first, the late requests create uncertainty. It felt like the agreement might be shifting unexpectedly. But once the reasoning behind the condition became visible, the conversation regained perspective. You see something important about negotiations like this. Late changes can sometimes appear suddenly, but agreements work best when the overall structure remains balanced. And the person who calmly examines how new requests fit within that structure often helps the conversation stay clear and constructive. Because strong agreements are rarely built from individual details alone. They are built from the balance those details create together.